Unbox the SenseCAP Multiplatform LoRaWAN Indoor Gateway SX1302 4G EU868 version. In the box, we have stickers, safety instruction, SenseCAP M2 Multiplatform LoRaWAN Gateway, 3 dBA long range antenna, antenna connector, DC power supply adapter. Now I will place all the materials on the table. This will give me some space to assemble the gateway. First I will attach the 3 dBA antenna with the antenna connector. Then I will attach the antenna to the gateway module using RP-SMA female antenna connector. To do this, I will rotate the terminal until it starts in the male connector. Next, I will attach the male plug of the DC power adapter to the gateway to power it up. The power adapter has no LED indicator, so we must look on to the gateway's LEDs to know the status. Now the DC adapter is securely plugged into the main power source. As you can observe, a green LED is slowly blinking in the center of the device and another power LED on the side panel illuminates steadily, indicating the gateway is successfully powered up. Next, to establish the 4G backhaul connectivity, we need to insert a micro SIM card with an active data package. To insert the SIM card, gently push into the designated SIM card tray. I am using a screwdriver to aid the insertion process. Once the SIM card has reaches its correct position, it will automatically lock into the place, preventing it from the slipping out of the tray. Upon inserting the SIM card, the center LED indicator will illuminate red and the LTE indicator LED on the side panel will commence blinking, signaling that the gateway is actively searching for a network connection. Once a compatible LTE network is successfully detected, the center LED indicator will transition to the steady green illumination, signifying that the setup has been completed successfully. After inserting the SIM card and ensuring the gateway is powered on, we can proceed with the configuration of the gateway. To configure the gateway, we'll need to restart the modem by turning it off and back on. This will ensure a clean slate for the configuration process. Once the modem has restarted, we need to install the SenseCAP Mate app on our smartphone or tablet. This app will be used to manage and configure the gateway. After installing the app, we need to scan the QR code located on the back of the gateway device. This will add the gateway to our account and allow us to configure its settings. The SenseCAP Mate app requires the location access in order to determine the gateway's location. This information is used to provide the location-based service and optimize the network performance. Once the location access is granted, the app will display the activation details of the gateway, and upon the activation is complete, a notification will appear on the bottom of the screen indicating the registration is complete. To check the gateway status, tap on the device icon in the app. This will display whether the gateway is connected to the server or not. Since we have not configured the network server yet, the status will initially display as offline. On the next page, you will find the detailed information about the gateway device, including its serial number, firmware version, and the network connectivity status. To establish a connection between the gateway device and the network server, an active internet connection is required. To enable the configuration of the device, it needs to be switched into the configuration mode. This can be achieved by holding down the designated button for 5 consecutive seconds. I have connected the device to the computer using USB cable to access its detailed information. Upon entering the configuration mode, the LED will illuminate blue and blink at a slow rate. This process activates the SenseCAP API hotspot. By accessing the SenseCAP API hotspot, you can proceed the device configuration. In the mobile or computer Wi-Fi, search for the network name SenseCAP 1E. Enter the default password 12345678 when prompted. Open your web browser and enter the IP address 192.168.168.1 in the address bar. This will open the SenseCAP local console. Enter your device username and password and click the login button to access the SenseCAP local console. Configure the Wi-Fi, navigate to the network menu, then select the wireless option. Click the scan button to identify the available Wi-Fi networks. Choose the Wi-Fi networks you want to connect from the list of detected networks. Here I am connecting to the Vinay network. I will select it from the available network and entering the password and joining the network. Upon successful network configuration, the device will be connect to the selected network and exits the Lucy console and leave the configuration mode. The indicator on the top of the gateway device will turn solid green if the gateway successfully connect to the Wi-Fi. As you can see, the console is exited and it is connected to the network which we have selected in the list. Configuration of cellular. To configure the LTE connection, enter the device configuration mode once again. Access the Lucy web interface and navigate to the network, then cellular section. Configure the APN settings according to your cellular network provider instruction. Here I am using the Vodafone Idea network and I am specifically following the configuration guidelines provided by the service provider. After completing the configuration, click the Save and Apply button to apply the changes. Next, configure the LoRa channel based on your region frequency. Since I am in India, I will configure the device LoRa frequency plan to IN865 867 MHz. Next, we need to configure the server for LoRa communication. For this demonstration, I will be using the Things network and I am configuring it through the Lucy console. Next, navigate to the LoRa network section. Under the set mode option, choose packet forward. In the LNS gateway address field, enter the appropriate address. Set both the up port and down port values to the 1700 as these are the typical port numbers for LoRa communication. Upon successful initialization, we can verify the status of the internet connection and the LoRa packets. To confirm the online or offline status of the device, we can access the SenseCAP Mate app where we can view the real-time online offline status of for a gateway or any other devices. Since the device is successfully connected to the Things network, it will display as online in the app.